The UK is looking to emerge from lockdown, but there is a shadow hanging over the economy. After huge stimulus spending, public borrowing is headed for levels not seen since World War II. Government forecasters think this year's budget deficit could hit £300 billion, about $380 billion. That would be around 15% of the country's GDP, far worse than the 10% seen at the height of the global financial crisis a decade ago. Now economists wonder how the spending spree will be paid for. Reuters senior UK economics correspondent David Millican says one answer looks inevitable.
The Chancellor has already hinted, for example, that self-employed people might expect to pay more tax after the crisis is over. But wider tax rises are likely to be tricky. The Conservative Party promised not to increase the rates of income tax, VAT or national insurance before last year's election.
Prime Minister Boris Johnson enjoys one advantage. A decade ago there was concern investors might stop buying UK bonds. Right now they can't seem to get enough. April to July will see unprecedented debt issuance of £225 billion, about $280 billion. Now all that spending is supposed to enable a swift economic revival. But economists foresee long-term damage to airlines, restaurants, hotels, bars, real estate and so much more. If that leaves a lasting budget hole, David Millican says there's sure to be a debate about the best way to cut debt.
Cutting spending and raising taxes may not be the only or even the best way to do this. After World War II, stronger economic growth, higher inflation and relatively low interest rates did much of the work.
Right now interest rates are again low. That at least makes servicing the debt affordable. But inflation is subdued. And as for strong growth, many economists say that could be a distant prospect.